Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio November 12, 2022. A Venus-Neptune transit is excellent for compassion, forgiveness, and charm. Your gentleness is more appealing than usual, and it's a perfect time for forgiveness, whether it's about forgiving others or yourself for something from the past that isn't going to change. You can experience some good feelings of acceptance now, and it's comforting. You'll find it easier to enjoy yourself when you let go of negative thoughts or expectations. It feels natural to express yourself, learn, play, and connect more heartfully. However, with a Sun-Saturn square coming into play as the day advances, you could experience temporary doubts about recent projects or relationships. Slowing things down can be a critical strategy. It's time to clear some hurdles before you move a matter forward. Be as patient as you can and play by all rules for the best results, since it's simply not the time for cutting corners. Getting back on track may require a rest or some tweaking of expectations. If you're feeling insecure, remind yourself that what you think you're lacking is probably exaggerated in your mind's eye. Aim to improve those things you can control and forget about the rest. You'll feel even better energy crossing your path today. One of the most magical days awaits you. As Venus sings hymns within your solar fifth house of true love and romance, she will smile over to a pleasant and carefree Neptune across the sky. If single, this signals the possibility of connecting with someone truly special, perhaps even a soulmate. This person could be very spiritual, philosophical, and unique, even from a different background, culture, race, or homeland than you. Be sure to step outside of your comfort zone and keep an open mind. Pitch yourself. If there is something that you want to do, then speak up. While Mercury in Scorpio squares Saturn in Aquarius. Introspective Mercury has given your passion projects and ideas more than enough thought. Meanwhile, Saturn can either restrict your ability to speak up or encourage your authority to assume responsibility for what you want to pursue. If you lean into the constraints of the square, then you may end up frustrated by a lack of progress. But if you work with the compromise of the square, then you may see incredible success come from it. Since Saturn's return to your financial sector in 2020, the Moon's return to an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart each month has put them at a friendly aspect. This is something that can fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, but as they come together for the first time since Saturn's direct turn, this is a chance to look to the future with confidence. The planetary alignment prompts you to go straight ahead with plans that involve just you. This could be your job or travel plans, depending on your level of independence, but it definitely means your diet and exercise regimen. Energy is not going to be an issue for you this month unless there is a specific aspect countering this extremely fiery one. Using common sense, of course, stretch yourself to a new limit in terms of your exercise regimen. It's the time to embark on something new and different. If the opportunity arises that offers you this kind of adventure, consider taking part. Even though you may prefer to stick to what you know, and need to feel the ground under your feet, risking a little here and there can be a great experience for you. Don't let a lack of confidence prevent you from trying things, as you can't really say whether you're able to or not without trying, can you? Do something outrageous today. What makes a friendly aspect between Venus in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart and Neptune in an adventurous part that peaks today auspicious, is that this is just the start of something special. Knowing that by this time next week she will be spearheading a new period of planetary activity on the job front, Venus is joining forces with Neptune to not only bring things together across the playful, creative, and adventurous, but as the planets of desire and dreams, in a way that can inspire your motivation and even some wishful thinking. What makes today's friendly aspect between planets on the romantic and adventurous fronts even more special is that the two planets involved are Venus and Neptune, the planets of love and dreams. This is adding a sense of magic to an already potent mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia, while paving the way for even more interactions over the coming days. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Scorpio makes a soft aspect to dreamy Neptune this morning, heightening emotions and increasing sensitivity. While we'll be able to see things from an idealistic perspective, it will be important to stay grounded and not get lost in daydreams. Take off the rose-colored glasses or you run the risk of missing some major red flags and seeing the reality of a situation. Specifically, in your love life, it's important not to project what you hope for in a partner rather than see what they bring to the table. As we seek meaningful conversation and prioritize depth, we might find that we get to know those around us at a deeper level. You're in the thick of things this week with aspects affecting your house of money and values. You're being forced toward a certain area of your life that has been left unattended for too long. Put some more thought and action into how you earn money and how much you want to earn in the future. This week is about trying to stay balanced and sane. Look to the universe for information about where you're headed this week. It's found in your house of communication. You need to reach out more and make yourself more visible before you can get that raise or new job or convince someone to invest in your future. This week is about your money and values. It may be a stellar week as more opportunities for earning money come your way, seemingly out of nowhere. This means that you may need to spend more time at work for the moment and less time socializing. Your social groups may be draining or asking too much of you, creating a lot of tension and fatigue. However, be careful not to write people off too hastily. Emotional reactions could compromise your judgment. You could be more guarded, suspicious, private, or even paranoid and assume others are concealing important information or the truth. Don't be too quick to unleash the scorpion's stinger. In the morning, Venus in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces, putting us in a dreamy daze. Love is like a deep well we wish to gaze into now. Venus in Scorpio amplifies romantic intensity, while Neptune's effect is hypnotic, compelling us to pursue our fantasies. We may find that we can communicate with others psychically. Telepathic communication heightens our other senses and can be transformational in the bedroom. Although this idealistic transit may leave us vulnerable to the disappointment of unrequited love, it also opens our hearts, transforming us from the inside out. Today is an excellent day, not only for deepening passionate connections, but for applying artistic talents, especially those in music or media. It can also be a time of charitable acts as we realize our interconnectedness as a human family. You have activity in your relationships this week. A new relationship could materialize out of nowhere and prove financially beneficial for both of you. At this time, your attention needs to be on building your career. Putting together a 5-year plan may not be a bad idea either. You can more easily manifest the money you desire when this step is completed. This week is perfect for a transformative mindset. Astral aspects set off your home sector and stir up some internal feelings. You may experience some instability in these areas and need to spend time healing or developing a recovery plan. Take all the time you need to make it happen. Following this, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us to heal from old hurts. Words may have eluded us in the past, making it difficult to communicate what's on our minds. This influence takes the pressure off making every word count. Instead, it pairs with the Venus-Neptune trine to imply that actions and feelings both have a part to play in conveying our emotions. Things don't always have to be meticulously spelled out to be meaningful.